What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. This is a video review of the Nerf Mega AccuStrike Talon. Too long didn't read. It's a big shock with just enough modifications to justify a new name and AccuStrike darts. Pretty much the same thing though. Let's get into the review. Included is the blaster and 3 Mega AccuStrike darts. External overview of the Talon, starting up at the front. Of course, there's no in-strike barrel lug. It's a Mega Blaster, not an Elite Blaster. Up in the front of the blaster, we have dart storage, so you can shove in a Mega Dart right there. Up at the top, we have more dart storage. No tack rails, though. Bummer. So you can load another dart in right there. And of course, in the front, we have a barrel. This is a single-shot blaster with a stationary barrel to load. You just shove a dart right on in there. Down to the trigger pull is pretty standard. This blaster does not have slam fire. To the grip is pretty beefy, in line with a Mega grip. Mega blasters tend to have kind of strange proportions. It's definitely not the most comfortable grip, but because it's such a small light blaster, it works just fine, and I think there's plenty of space for a big hand. If you have particularly fat or thick fingers, you might get a little cramped up in here, but for normal hands, I think it'll be just fine. And down below, we have a T-style priming handle, which is right here to prime. It's a smooth prime, and the prime weight is in line with other Mega blasters. That is an external overview of the Talon. It's a very simple blaster. Let's see it fire. Shooting the included AccuStrike Mega darts. Operating the Talon went exactly as expected. It's a very simple single-shot blaster. Really nothing to surprise me there. And of course, no jams or malfunctions. I'm not sure I've ever seen a single-shot blaster malfunction. I don't even know what that malfunction would look like, maybe failure to prime. That's pretty much the only thing that can break on this blaster. To compare the Talon to other Mega blasters, I put it up on my chronograph, and with the included AccuStrike Mega darts, achieved an average velocity of 57 feet per second. But to fairly compare to the rest of the Mega line, I also used regular Mega darts and achieved an average velocity of 58 feet per second. This chrono velocity is slow for a Mega primary, but for a backup pistol, it works just like all the other backup pistols. So pretty average velocity for its class within the Mega series. No jams or malfunctions, pretty average firing velocity, definitely no objective reason to avoid purchasing the Talon if you want something like this. That concludes the objective information I can provide on the Talon. Now to my personal opinion. Overall, I was satisfied with the Talon, but I wasn't blown away by it. It's pretty much the exact same as the Big Shock with some more plastic added just so they can include AccuStrike Mega darts. They gave it a new fancy name, they included way better darts, and they reshelled it as a completely different blaster. These feel almost identical to use. The priming handles, the triggers, the grips, they feel almost identical. So if you're between these two, buy whichever is cheaper unless you really like the looks of one. I think the Talon looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like a sci-fi blaster, but if I had to shove it into a cargo pocket, I would want as little plastic as possible. That's where the Big Shock would be better, since this grip adds almost nothing, and that just makes it more difficult to shove into your pocket. And I say shove into your pocket because these are not really intended to be primaries. These are backup emergency pistols, more or less designed to shove away into a pocket until you whip it out because your primary's gone down or malfunctioned. So deciding between the two, the Big Shock comes with normal Mega darts, which are not nearly as accurate as the new AccuStrike Mega darts. Not really new, they came out 2 years ago. If you're looking for additional Mega darts, try not to buy regular ones. Try to buy the Mega AccuStrike darts. They shoot way more accurately. You can actually hit what you're aiming at. These Mega darts just go all over the place like Elite darts. I think that's why they reinvented the Talon. It really is just an updated Big Shock with new darts and this new cool fancy design so they can slap a new name on it. If they just came out the Big Shock with AccuStrike darts, they couldn't have a new Talon name. But they perform about the same because they pretty much are the same, except with AccuStrike darts. But that's just my opinion. You can make up your own decision. If you're interested in purchasing a Talon, I'll leave a buy link in the description box below. That's it for this video review. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, bros, stay tactical.